Ian. All right, let's go. Tingus, D. Pingus, quarterback, CTE University. Let's go, CTs.
All right, everyone. Welcome to our media day. Chingus, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you doing, Frank?
It's an honor for you to be here.
Frank the Tank. So I've heard many things about you.
Oh, really? That's
yes.
Flattering. Very flattering.
Yes. I'm ready.
So tell me a little bit about yourself, Tingus.
My name is Tingus D. Pingus from CTE University. I am a quarterback with 69 touchdowns, 4,200 yards, and negative 200 rushing yards.
Oh,
don't remember that. Don't. I'm a 3-time Heisman winner, 47th president of the United States, and a 4.0 GPA.
Do well in school, right?
I do amazing in school.
That's amazing to hear. I'm very, very proud of you for that. So we're here at Media Day. We got some people in the media here to ask you some questions. So I guess we can open the floor.
All right, let's take it from him first.
Hi, I'm Adam Schefter. One of my questions is, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
None.
Actually, the answer is as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck wood. If a woodchuck could chuck wood.
I said none.
Okay, I think we need a little bit of order
Sorry.
in the media. Next question.
To him, sir.
Hi. So in 2015, approximately 18 gophers consumed 25 gumballs from Glendale, Arizona. Based on quantum mechanics and Seymour's law of genetic mutation, what color was the Loch Ness Monster?
It's a tough question.
Negative green.
Can you please elaborate on that answer?
Well, if you understand folklore of the Pumpkinhead from 1875's New York, you'll know.
I asked about the Loch Ness Monster, not a pumpkinhead.
Well, if you knew the 1870s Loch Ness Monster Pumpkinhead story from the folklore of 1870s New Amsterdam, you know.
Thank you for your time.
Wow, that was a very interesting question.
Let's get some better questions.
Yeah,
These ones are
I mean-
terrible.
I think I have one. Okay. So, you say that you're the 47th president of the United States, but you look more like a mob boss. Thoughts?
I refuse to answer that question. Thank you.
Sorry. So my partners here gave very elaborate questions, but I'm a very simple man. I'm a very simple guy. I'm just going to give you one word. Well, 2 words, sorry. Chocolate or peanut butter?
That's 3 words. Well, sorry, wait.
That's actually 4. chocolate or peanut butter.
Hey, you don't talk to the 4.0 GPA like that.
I was talking to the media.
You don't talk to them like that. I'm first round NHL, NBA, and NFL.
Wow.
You do not talk to me like that.
I
came here-
sir.
I came here to be interviewed.
I'm just a moderator. They hired me off the street.
That was 4 words,
My apologies.
but chocolate.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Oh, we got a repeat here.
This guy again, Jesus.
So this is kind of a bit of a follow-up question. So I hear that you're an avid tracksuit enthusiast. What's my favorite brand of water?
Well, my hobbies include Texas chili cooking competition at 12. I saved the family from a burning building.
That doesn't sound like Poland Spring.
Poland is a country in Europe, yes.
Any other questions from the media today?
I have one.
Oh, sorry, that's something in my throat. Those are very cool glasses, and I'm just curious on where you got them from.
eBay.
Thank you.
You never go wrong with eBay, right?
Never could go wrong on eBay.
Anybody else? All right, Tingus, it's an honor for you to be here. Thank you for your time.
Thank
And
you.
good luck in the draft, sir.
Thank you.
I'm sure
First overall, everything.
you're going to go first overall. Thank you.
My name is Wolfgang Nefario Voluptuous III, and I'm from Hamburg University with an undergrad in Mrs. Puff's boating school. Thank you. Thank you.
Wolfgang,
How you
it's an
doing?
honor.
Honor.
How are you?
Pleasure, Frank. Pleasure.
You're just in the media, now you're up here.
I know, right?
Man,
Crazy how things
How
work.
the times change. It's crazy how today's world works.
You know, I kind of just had a vision and I went with it, you know?
That's awesome. I love that mindset.
Thank you. Appreciate
So
that.
tell me a little about yourself, Wolfgang.
Well, I mean, where do I begin? I learned a lot from Mrs. Puff's boating school. I'm actually the #1 ranked pogo stick jumper in the United States.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I am. Second grade spelling bee champion. You know, I love seals. They're cool animals.
They are. They're cute.
I'm actually the president of the New York Stamp Collector Society and a very proud Goofy Goober.
That's amazing stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
glad
great.
you're here. I'm glad you're here.
You know, some hobbies. You know, I really like the kazoo. Kazoo's cool. And I love helping out at my local soup kitchen. And I'm sponsored by Nutter Butters.
That's awesome.
love me
You
some
already
Nutter
got signed some NIL deals, and now you're
Yeah,
here.
I'm just like that, you know.
Yeah. So it's media day. We got some people here for some questions. So
Hi.
So, what do you think, hypothetically, if you
Yes.
were given a piece of paper, right,
Yes.
and you hand that piece of paper to someone else, who gives it to someone else, who gives it to their cousin, who gives it to their dog, who runs it over to their neighbor, and then back to their turtle, which gives it to a bird, which flies the paper over to California?
Yeah.
Where's the egg?
So I think that the egg, I think the whole question is more philosophical here, right? So it began with the turtle, right? And then it went
no,
to
it began
California.
with the piece of paper.
Oh, I'm sorry. Apologies.
I'll repeat
So,
it.
yeah,
So,
repeat it one more time. I was a little lost.
hypothetically, if you were given a piece of paper and then
Yeah.
you give it to someone else, who gives it to someone else, who gives it to someone else, who gives it to their cousin, who gives it to their dog, who gives it to the neighbor, who gives it to their turtle, who gives it to someone else, who gives it to a bird, who flies it to California, where's the egg?
You see, I think the egg is actually back where the whole thing started because it's really about the journey that the paper went on and not about the destination, you know?
So where's the egg?
The egg is where, it started.
But where did it start?
Massachusetts.
great answer. Great answer.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I have two questions, if you don't mind me asking.
Yes, of course.
So the first one is, I understand you were an undergrad at Mrs. Pop's boating school.
Yes.
What was it like to be a good noodle until SpongeBob SquarePants arrived?
Being a good noodle takes a hard amount of work. I had about 25 good noodle stars. I worked very hard on my craft. Mrs. Puff was very proud of me. And SpongeBob was just a real motivation, He comes in with a good attitude all the time. A guy that you really like, really get to know. And he's just a great guy, and it really motivated me to get to this point in my career,
Great answer, great answer.
Anytime.
I actually had 26 Goofy Goober stars. Yeah. I went
26?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're
Back in the 60s, I went to Miss Puff.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great program.
I know, it is.
Yeah, it's
I learned a
fantastic.
lot there.
So it says here that you're 220 pounds. Is that?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not a typo? It kind of looks like it's still a little 270.
Call me fat, man.
Not calling you skinny.
Wow.
Next question. I don't accept hostility here. I'm just a goofy goober, sir.
So, how do you feel that Tingus D. Pingus is rising in the polls and trending on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and he says he's going to compete in every position that he plays in any sport, in every sport in the world? How do you feel about that? Do you feel like a loser?
No, I don't feel like a loser. I actually feel more
Why not?
confident in my ability because it drives me to strive to be the best possible gunner. That's my position, by the way. I don't know if anyone's actually ever prefaced.
But you're not 47th president.
That's okay, but are you a
Or
goofy
didn't win
goober?
the
Are you a goofy
chili
goober?
cooking.
Are you a goofy goober? I don't think so.
I am indeed a certified Goofy Goober, yes.
Prove it. That's what I thought, bud. Next question.
All right, I just want to ask you,
Yes. And I would just like to answer by saying,
It's a great answer. Those are the most inspiring words I've heard all week.
I got one more thing.
shoot.
I'm going to let you finish. But Tingus Pingus is trending on Twitter and Facebook right now. He's one of the best athletes of all time. Of all time. Thank you.
Did he say something?
No, I didn't.
I,
hear
in
that.
fact,
Yeah, I
did
didn't
say
hear
something.
anything. Sorry.
I, in fact, did say something.
No, sorry.
I
Took a
get
nap.
your ears checked, please.
Yeah,
Please.
I'm sorry.
You want some Q-tips? I have some Q-tips on me.
No, I just had too much goofy. I just had too much Goofy Goober ice cream last night. I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
Of course.
I see that you are a big air fryer and yo-yo enthusiast.
Oh yes, how did I
Do
leave
you
that out?
multitask with that? Do you do this at the same time?
So, I like doing both. I actually bought this like air fryer from Lowe's, and I put the
Good answer. Good answer.
I bought this air fryer from Lowe's, and they also sell yo-yos there. So sometimes I just be like air frying some chicken, and like I just feel like throwing a yo-yo at
Well,
the same time, you know?
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
I thought at I thought at Lowe's they were called Lolos and not yo-yos. So
I
are
might.
You,
Would you like to
are
help
you
me?
cross-contaminating yo-yos and Lolos?
Not
Or
necessarily.
are you confusing it with Nutter Butters? Not to be confused with Tingus Beef.
Okay, we're getting a little bit of an
Excuse me.
uprising in the
Press,
here.
paparazzi, please. I have not necessarily like transposed the two, if you will. However, I would love to make that a collaborative sponsor idea that we can make Lolos a thing. So if you would like to join me in my campaign, that would be lovely. Yes.
Would you rather air fryer a yo-yo or yo-yo an air fryer?
I'm not exactly sure how yo-yoing an air fryer would work. That seems a little painful. Actually, no, that seems kind of fun. That would be like a nice that would be like a sick bicep workout. I'll do that.
What's the difference between roast pork and pea soup?
One's a liquid and one's a solid.
Anyone can roast pork, but no one can pea soup.
You know what? Sure, we'll roll with that. I like it.
That was hilarious. Yeah, that was
So
good.
my
I'm
friend.
getting asked a lot of questions.
Yeah, I know.
man.
You're a popular commodity.
Yeah,
Wolfgang.
they're really loving me.
So I asked. My friend Joe Gatto from Practical Jokers asked me
great
this
guy.
question.
Yes.
Have you seen Larry?
Larry? I don't know. I haven't seen. Larry! I don't know. I haven't seen him.
If you do, could you just let me know so
Absolutely,
I can let Joe
anytime.
Gatto?
Yeah, I think they've been looking for him for about like 10 years since the show started. So I'll get back
Gotcha.
to you on that one.
Thank you.
Whoa.
I heard you were looking for me.
Oh my. You're
Well,
the
that's
guy.
Larry.
Hi. How are you?
Yeah, I heard you calling Larry. I came here as soon as I
My
came.
name is Wolfgang Nefario III, Voluptuous. Yeah.
No, I just heard you calling my name. I just saw you on it.
Oh, I mean, no, it's a pleasure to meet you. I mean, we've been looking for you for 10 years, man. I mean, the show is, they already lost, Joe Gatto's not even on the show anymore. I mean, they've been looking for him for so long. Great show, by the way.
All right. Any other questions for our friend Wolfgang here?
So we need your press passes to do.
I guess that's it. Wolfgang, I'm sure your draft stock is going to rise after.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you for coming on.
McLovin, Ball So Hard University.
Wow, you are dressed for the occasion, McLovin. How are you? Are you gonna shake my hand? There, that's. Oh, wow. Wow, dude. Come on.
Let's get this started. I'm kidding. How are you today, Frank? How are you?
I'm amazing.
Oh, I'm doing great today. How are you guys?
I'm wonderful. Thank you. So tell me a little bit about yourself, McLovin.
So I'm a quarterback, as you can see.
Really?
I'm 5'12", 225. I am a 7-time Heisman runner-up. However, I do have 21,000 yards along with 32 touchdowns.
How many interceptions?
We don't talk about that.
I think we need a number. It says here 69 interceptions.
I also have 1 rushing yard, which was a tush push, and I'm a 4-time bowl winner. And some other things you may like to know about me. I like to get shot down by women. It's by choice.
All right, we got media here. They clearly weren't very fond of you when you walked in, but we're going to open the floor to them.
Excuse me. That your hobbies include model train. Can you clarify what you mean by that? Because it says model train as in one singular train. Do you like to ride? What's your...
Well, you see, I actually did not come from a very rich family, so we were only able to afford one really big train. It happens to go to the North Pole every year. It's actually called the Polar Express. I don't know if you've heard about it.
Hola, señor McLovin. Soy de ESPN. español. Tengo una pregunta. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Porque necesito leer muchos libros y ¿cómo muchos libros?
Sí,
Muchas gracias, señor McLovin.
muchas gracias.
Go McLovin.
Do you say that you get shot down by women in your hobbies section because it's so embarrassing that you have to say that it's a hobby, otherwise people would just pity you?
I get shot down by women by choice.
Yeah, but you say that, but you're just trying to make yourself feel. You know what? Whatever makes you sleep at night. Whatever helps you sleep.
I don't
at
sleep
night.
at night because of that.
So it says here in your college story that you're a 4-time bowl winner. Can you like give us a little bit of a description as to where you keep these bowls that you've won in your house? Like, do you have like a a special cabinet on display, kind of like a china cabinet?
I usually keep mine around because I won the candy bowl, the toilet bowl. I'm a 2-time toilet bowl winner actually, so I usually keep those championships around the toilet bowl. So every time I use the toilet, I could just remember that I'm a toilet bowl champion.
Did you ever participate in like the salad bowl or? You said you won the candy bowl, so I know the salad bowl is a big, or maybe like even like pasta.
I've never participated in the salad bowl. Yeah.
Hi. So it says here that you're the Hamburglar. As a member of Hamburg University, go Bergs. Burp, burp, that's very hurtful. That someone stole my burgers. You got a report of giving that back or something? Because I worked very hard on those burgers.
Well, it's something I would. I
You
really
can't
didn't.
tell. I'm like really upset. I'm almost
I
crying.
really didn't want to disclose my secret, but instead of candy, I use burgers. Some Nutter Butters too, but
I'm also sponsored by Nutter Butters. I mean, this is a very hurtful day for me.
womp womp. Like, oh.
Oh, hey ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Mahomes?
Kermit the Frog here. I just have a question for you. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Whoever has a sedan outside, you left your lights on.
Thank you. Yay!
So I have a question. It says you have you're 7-time Heisman runner-up, which means you got into school for 7 years. Are you stupid?
Very much so, yes.
Hallo, ich bin vom ESPN Deutsch. Ich habe eine Frage für dich. Wo ist mein Haus? Wo ist mein Haus?
BN.
Ich habe keine Idee. Oh, danke schön. Gut, danke.
I'd like to emphasize on la mama, de la mama, de la mama, de la mama.
Muchas gracias.
One more question?
Yeah, I think we got time for one more. Anybody?
What's your favorite chess piece?
Well, I do love chess. Well, I'm the king, so you would think that the king is my favorite, but if you want, you could be my queen.
Oh my goodness. Okay, McLovin. I think that's enough for today.
I'll catch you later.
McLovin, I appreciate your time.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it really has been a pleasure, sir. Yeah.
What's up, guys? I'm Himothy.
Before you sit, how you doing, Timothy?
I'm doing great, Frank.
Oh,
It's
that's a
pleasure to be speaking with you.
firm handshake, man. That's better than the other guys so far. Don't tell him I said that. But
I appreciate it.
between me and you. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Timothy.
Well, I went to Bishop Sycamore for high school.
I saw them on TV. They played IAG Academy.
Yeah, that was a rough loss for us, and that loss prompted them to switch quarterbacks, and that's when I got my chance as the first ambidextrous quarterback in the history of Ohio football. And in 2 years, I led us to the state championship. Me and my teammates, I definitely couldn't have done it without my coach, Roy Johnson.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's a great guy, I
He's
heard.
a great
guy.
He's my hero. And then I committed to the University of Alaska, where I spent 3 years playing in ice cold conditions. It definitely helped me get to where I need to be today. Built a lot of endurance, built up a lot of strength up in the mountains.
Well, Timothy, it sounds like you've been through a lot, and I'm glad you're here. You've made it to the big stage, and we've got a lot of media members here today to ask you some questions. So take it away, media.
Ham, can I call you Ham?
Yeah, feel free.
Thank you. Talked a lot about your high school football career. Can you spell ambidextrous for me, please?
All right.
No cheating.
Correct way
put that
to
down.
spell ambidextrous is AMBEDEXTERIOUS.
We got any fact checkers in the media? Can we confirm that? He's got it. Excellent. So whoever's drafting this guy, he did good in school apparently. So, anyways, next question.
So you said you know who Lil Wompy is. I've never heard of him. Do you know any of his music? And if so, could you give us a little example?
Lil Wompy, he's my best friend. He's been my best friend since kindergarten. We've really just developed as individuals and as young men together. I chose a career in football. He chose a career as a rapper, and his music is just very meaningful, very thoughtful. He's released a ton of songs on SoundCloud, and this August, he is going to release his first studio album as a collab with fellow rapper DJ Benny D. It's coming out this August. I highly recommend you guys listen to it. They will be going on tour starting in December. He will be giving me free tickets. I think you gotta go on SoundCloud and find Lil Wompy's music. He's an incredible rapper.
Is there any chance you can give us a little preview?
Come on,
Right now-
you can give us a few.
Right now,
Come on, give us a few bars. Come on.
I'm not very musically talented.
Are you sure about
but
that?
Lil Wompy will be making an appearance after this. He is watching backstage.
I think your draft stock just dropped for the record because you didn't say.
All right. Hi, Timothy. I don't know if we ever got clarification. We can call you him. So I'll full legal name drop you here. So it says here on your description that your height and weight was not available. So are you just like him, that you just float above everyone else, or are you a hologram?
I am not a hologram, but I will say that my official height and weight is 5'10", 220. I'm hella jacked, and my bones are literally made of steel. You might not realize this, but I'm like the Wolverine. I have bones coated in a thick type of metal. My bones are unbreakable.
Those are some strong words right there. Good Lord. Anyways, next question.
Hi. So I've been, as you all know, I'm sponsored by Nutter Butters. I know a lot of people have been asking me recently, do you know if Lil Wompy would like to be sponsored by Nutter Butters as well as yourself? And I'd also love to have you in my New York stamp collection. That would be great.
Well, we take any sponsors we can get. I think that would be a fantastic sponsor. I'd take it. I know Lil Wompy would take it.
That's great.
But I just don't have the time to partake in stamp collecting with my career.
Would you like to be a Goofy Goober as well?
No, I don't do ice cream. It's just bad for your health.
Understandable.
Gives you diabetes. Gets in the way.
I mean, it's not that. Okay.
You know, I just wanted to point out that I really appreciate your bravery coming up here and showing us what, like, your IQ level is and your intelligence.
Is that an
because-
insult?
No, I'm getting there, the tank. Please stand by. You know, you gave us that beautiful, touching story of you and your friend growing up, and you chose football and he chose another career path, and you pretty much admitted that you are Superman, the Man of Steel. So I just really appreciate the fact that you were willing to put yourself out there and answer these tough questions, because most people think that football players are just like a bag of rocks, but you've really been articulate during these tough, trying times.
I appreciate it, Sage.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we like get more information on this girl? Like, who is she?
Because you're Himothy. Would that make her Herothy?
If we get married, yes.
Is it if or when?
If.
Oh. Let me know if it doesn't work out.
We're too young to think about that. Like, I'm 24, she's 25. We're not quite there yet. Slow your roll.
Himothy, do you know what's better than 24? 25.
Any other questions?
I have
from
one more
the
question,
media?
Timothy. What is most valuable to you in life?
The most valuable thing to me in life is being a team player. Throughout my career, I've always made sure to get everyone involved, to give every running back and receiver a chance to help the team win. Because the more talent you have on your team, the better you're going to play. I don't just pick favorites when I have wide receivers. I like to look for talent in everyone. I want us to be a winning team, whoever drafts me, that is. What is it, Gabby?
Just one final question. You say here that you are a very heavy American patriot. Now, as you know, across the ocean, in England, they are very, very royal there. What do you think about the current state of the United States monarchy with this movement to get King Coles in control?
Well, I don't think King Coles stands a chance at becoming president.
Ooh.
So,
Not president.
This is the
King.
thing. We already have a president in Tingis D. Pingus. He is a man of the people. He is the best president in American history, in my opinion. King Coles is powerless against Tingis D. Pingus.
But this is a presidential election.
The military will not support a king.
Let her talk. This is not a presidential election. This is a monarchy here. Are you just mad that King Coles did not want you as one of his king's horses or king's men?
Well, he stands no chance at becoming king of the United States.
Oh my God! Time out. We have King Coles in the. Oh my goodness.
Timothy. Yeah! Do you no longer wish to be a part of the United Nation of Coles?
What?
That's it. You are hereby banned from the United Nation of Coles. You are no longer him.
King Coles, can you be sponsored by Nutter Butters, please?
So I guess you're out of here, Himothy. I guess your draft is over.
Well,
You just got kicked
I
out.
don't think he knows what he's talking about. This
I
country
think he knows what he's
is
talking
run by
about.
President Pingus. No one else.
All right, Himothy, thank you for your time.
Frank, the Tank, it was such an honor speaking with you.
Yeah, I'm glad you
I would
came.
like to thank my family, my friends, and my hot girlfriend for helping me get here today. Anyway, that being said, God bless America, God bless our troops, and let's play some football.
God bless. Thank you, Himothy.
Muka Lorello, wide receiver kicker, Idaho State. Yes, Lord! What's up, Frank?
How are you? Wow.
I'm doing
Very-
great, Mike.
very
How you
excited,
doing?
Very excited.
So excited.
I'm glad that you're here.
Praise the Lord. How we doing?
Praise the Lord. Yeah. Amen. Anyways, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm a wide receiver and a kicker.
Really?
Yeah,
That's unique.
and I won Coach's Player of the Year 4 years in a row, and my coach literally said, "You're the type of guy I'd let date my daughter."
Who's your coach?
Coach Smith.
You related to him in any way?
Not at all.
Really?
Not at all.
Interesting. Anyways, media. So
yeah, let's do it.
Let's kick it off.
So it says here you're the greatest touchdown catch of all time, but the camera wasn't on. But your mom can confirm the catch.
Yeah.
Can you call your mom
yeah,
to
you want
confirm
me
the
to-
catch? Yeah.
I
Can you call your mom?
I can call my
I
mom.
think that would
Hold
really
on.
help
Okay.
everyone in the media.
Okay, hold on, I got you. Hold on.
And is she single?
She is not, but hold on, we're gonna call
Well,
her.
I'm just a little confused here because it says that your mom
Hold
can
on.
confirm the
Wait,
catch.
hold on, we're calling mom. We're calling
yeah.
mom.
But it says on here mom
Hey,
and
hey, mom.
confirm.
Mom, we're doing something. They said I didn't do the Odell Beckham catch. Can you confirm with them? Just say yes.
There you have it.
All right, thank you. Love you.
Wow, you just hung up on your mom like that. She-
Hi. So it says here that your draft comparison is Chad Ochocinco. Everyone knows that Chad Ochocinco is famous for dancing and his outrageous touchdown celebrations. Can you do your best touchdown celebration for us just to get the true draft
like right
comparison?
now?
Yes, please.
Okay. So it goes something like this.
Yeah.
So you put your feet like this, or your toes, you just go around like that.
That is awesome. That is my Chad Ochocinco. Love it.
That was
so
awesome.
how does your touchdown celebration differ from your boogie time dancing?
It depends. If you know, you know. It's one of those type of things.
I don't think we know. I think we need an example.
Oh, we need.
His mom can confirm.
We need an example. Well,
Go on,
I guess
Miko,
I
let's
guess
go.
the boogie time it would be more like that into someone, and then back the other way. It's a little different technique. You go front, forwards and backwards instead of circular. Yeah, it's all about the angle. I love this reporter.
Yeah, it's Luca Morello.
Yo, wait, hold up. Are you my dad?
I am not proud of you.
I see you're wearing a cowboy hat there. Are you anticipating that you'll be drafted by the Dallas Cowboys?
I met Jerry Jones when he was really young, and he said that she could. We manifested it. In fact, we don't want to be drafted by any other team than the Cowboys. So that's for you guys to know.
And have you met with them yet?
Yeah, I just met with them like 2 minutes ago.
Well, your quarterback in Dallas would be Dak Prescott. Does that raise any concerns about your ability to win Super Bowls?
I'm gonna be honest. I told Jerry. I said if I'm gonna get drafted there, we cannot have Dak Prescott as our quarterback. He chokes every year. So.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes.
So I don't know how you were treated as a child, but I'm just curious if you were ever bullied and called Mucus Lorella.
That actually never happened. Ever.
I'll start it then.
The good news is that, you know, if you don't end up getting drafted by the Cowboys and you don't end up getting that Odell Beckham catch confirmed, if people don't believe your mother confirming it, you will always have your best work, in my opinion, in the Mucinex commercials. So
Thank you. I really
You always
appreciate
have
that. Massive NIL deal.
Muka, you mentioned earlier that you that
Go ahead.
your coach said that you'd be perfect for his daughter. Is that correct?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay. You did not name the daughter, which leads me, and I could only assume the other media folk here, that the unnamed daughter also happens to be in an alleged relationship with Himothy.
Oh.
And
Well,
unfortunately,
he wasn't supposed to know that.
Himothy is not here at this very moment, but as a number one Himothy we go by him, I just feel like that's a personal attack towards me. And it's just, I'm sorry.
Well, that being said, how would you feel about having Himothy as your quarterback if he replaced Dak?
Oh, I love Himothy. Me and him go way back. He's just a great quarterback, great leader.
So, in 1917, Batman was spotted in Utah while pogo sticking and doing the hula at a Five Below. By any chance, would you be able to confirm or deny if the moon landing was actually real or just a mirage by the Joker?
I heard, honestly, it was a mirage by Taylor Swift. That's what I heard.
So you don't think the Joker had anything to do with it?
The Joker's actually a really good guy. Like,
Is he
everyone,
really?
that's like a misconception. He's very nice. He's one of my best friends.
Would you like crack a cold one with him or like?
Oh, I've already done that multiple times.
Oh, what about like the Riddler?
The Riddler? He got
Yeah.
no Riz, so no.
Not a good guy.
What about the Rizzler?
Are
pretty
you the
boring, too.
Rizzler?
And are you the Rizzler?
No comment.
Fair.
Any other questions?
I think this little getup you have on with the cowboy hat and everything, I think this is a failed attempt at covering up that you are indeed the Joker, and that means that you are responsible for the tens of thousands of lives that were changed by the hospital explosion in 2012.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
With this hat you have going on,
Yeah.
can you confirm if this is a cowboy hat or a fedora?
It's actually a hybrid.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a foul boy hat. Okay. If you ever heard of those.
As a player in college, what was your fondest memory in college? I know They say that college can be the best time of your football career in a lot of cases. What was your fondest college memory?
I would say my first ever practice. Everyone looked at me. They saw that I was undersized, and they were like, "This guy can't ball." And I proceeded to kick a 70-yard field goal and do that Odell Beckham catch. And I got to respect everyone right after that.
So you're better than Justin Tucker.
At the same time, I'm Justin Tucker and Justin Jefferson combined.
So you say that you can't ball. Does that mean that you think that you should be transferring to Balto-Hard University?
They were second on my list when I was being recruited, so great institution.
So with everything that we've talked about, that stylish hat, those killer dance moves, everyone here is dying to know.
Sponsored by Adidas, just to let you guys know. So,
Nice.
Go ahead.
Nice. Wait.
Would you like to be sponsored by Nutter Butters as well?
Yes! Yes! Thank God.
Nutter Butter sponsorship. You know, from Miss Puff's boating school, I really heard it all, and we really were just so enamored by the idea of just having you. We actually recruited like every single person here. Thank you. So how excited are you for you to be partnered with Nutter Butters? And I don't know if I ever preface, that's like my favorite snack like ever.
Yeah, I mean, it's big time. I mean, nothing gets bigger than Nutter Butter. So I'm very excited for this partnership.
With your leaving remarks, I was curious on if you knew how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a wood could chuck wood.
My answer to that? Yes, Lord!
Yes, Lord!
Thank you, guys.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Mr. Frank, thank you so much.
Thank you. It's an honor.
Twin Foot, Briar Hill.
Oh my God. You look a lot like me. Like,
Okay.
how are you?
Germs.
Okay. I guess tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Twin Foot. That's F-O-O-T. Some people misspell it a lot. Put an E at the end.
There's an E at the end here.
Yeah, that's not how you spell it. Center and long snapper. You know, 60% success rate in 100% of my plays.
Really?
Yes. I love WMCX. Not the radio, the people there. And, you know, just make sure I don't miss anything here. Oh, most improved in chemistry my sophomore year of high school. If you don't know what most improved means, it means I sucked at first, but I got better, and I'm better than everyone else in chemistry. And I love to be creepy, just a little bit sometimes.
And your comparison is Jason Kelsey. Do
Yeah,
you
he
even
just-
know who that is?
Yeah, he just retired actually, so I'm like going for his spot.
I like the jersey.
Thank you. I love the New York Giants. They're a really good tennis team.
Yeah,
and I'm
go Giants. Am I right? Yeah, go Giants.
J-E-T-S.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
J-E-T. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, all ball all the time.
Anyways, we got questions.
So as you just said, all ball all the time. That doesn't sound like it's the truth because you don't go to Balto-Hard University.
Well, if you
have you
actually,
ever thought about transferring?
well,
to
if you actually
Balto?
read my my report beforehand, yeah, it's a little dusty back here. You would see that Briar Hill was preschool, as in pre-college. So college, I did go to BSHU. I really liked it there. I was long snapper there, on and off the field. So.
Wait, I thought you went to Briar Hill.
That was preschool. That was pre-college.
Oh, so you did go to college, really?
Oh, yeah.
That's,
it doesn't say
okay.
on here that I didn't go to college.
No offense, that's like really surprising, but like, anyway.
I get that a lot.
Anyways, next question.
All right, Twin, so I got a question here for you. So you're looking to make history here in the NFL draft by becoming the first player coming from preschool football to be drafted into the National Football League. You know, what does that resemble and mean to you?
Yes. Anyone else?
I actually have a question.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on my card here?
That is a really hot picture of you. You look really good in that. Next.
Thanks.
As a fellow creep, I would just like to compare notes real quick and see if, you know, your tactics are one of the memorable. So when stalking a person's house, do you prefer crowbar to open a window, or do you prefer the good old safety pick and the door lock method?
Usually I just make a copy of their key.
Smart.
And one of your hobbies is all ball all the time. What would you say your favorite type of ball is?
A matzah.
Okay.
I think that it's pretty clear that you and him are twins. Not everybody may know this, but I think if they did a DNA test, they'd find out very quickly that both of you were separated at birth. And I think that we need to send in a doctor right now to DNA test both of you, because you just look so similar.
I was adopted, so maybe we are twins.
I also don't think this is like the time or place.
Yeah, like this is a very sensitive topic,
Yeah.
sir. So like, can you please stop?
I think it would be a good time to do that, but I digress.
Next. Oh, do you need help with that?
Oh, no, I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so it says that
Oh, no,
you
you're
really
good.
like
You're good,
to
sir.
just be really nice to people. Being nice to
the
everyone is
same.
a very passionate hobby of yours. So
World
how has
peace.
that helped you from Briar Hill Preschool to now? Like being so nice, like that must be really hard.
Yeah, you know, I think a lot of people just mistake like being mean and being honest. And if you're being honest, like that's just a nice quality to have. So, you know, if I'm looking at McLovin right here, looks awful today. But that's nice because I'm being honest, you know? So,
Cuter than ever.
thank
Just-
you.
I wasn't talking to you. I was
I know.
talking to McLovin. Anyways, next question. Do we have any other questions from the media? On the loose here. Oh
You
no.
know,
He's coming on the stage.
It's
Oh
a little
Jesus, here
weird
we
that
go.
one of the media members.
Here we go again.
Is he trying to go on stage? All right. Well, before you get to your point, I have a question of my own, and that would be, what is your game plan for going up against linemen like Aaron Donald? As a center, you got to block those elite interior linemen. What would be your game plan for going up against Aaron Donald, especially when running the tush push with Jalen Hurts?
My game plan is good.
No, what is your game plan for matching the strength of Aaron Donald when running the tush push?
I match the strength of Aaron Donald.
I think she matches the strength of Aaron Donald. for what it's worth.
I match the strength of Aaron Donald. Thank you.
Question. I moderate this, but I have a question. Every time they say twins, why do you like slowly back away from me?
It's just like,
Is it a sensitive topic for you? I mean, it's like sensitive
no,
topic for
I
me.
think
but, like,
actually you're backing away from me.
Really?
It's like a little strange.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
Really? Really?
Next.
Any other questions?
I have a question. So, you know, people who are trying to aspire to be like, you know,
Like me, I get that a lot.
people trying to aspire to be like the best creep, like, what advice would you give them when they're taking their first steps in being a good creep?
Honestly, it's just a natural talent of mine. There's no way to just like be one. Sometimes you just say hi to someone and they're like, oh my God, creep. That fortunately, has happened to me more than once. You know, I will not name drop, but.
Sit here? Yeah.
Would you say
All right. Any other questions?
Thank you guys. I will see you on the field.
Hola, my name is Maria Pablita Juanita Rodriguez, and I am from the lost city of Atlantis.
Maria Juanita Pablita Rodriguez. We have a special guest with us. McLovin has decided to moderate this. We can open the floor for questions now, or you can tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I always love reading about myself. Let's see here. I am actually a very famous radio personality. I have a podcast. It's called You Are Ugly because God ran out of clay when he made you because he used all of it on me. So it's pretty safe to say that God loved me the most. So I also laugh in the face of Satan because I know that God will always have my back in the face of troubling times because God never puts you in situations that he know you can't handle, and I can handle every situation because everybody is worse than me.
Amen.
I have one quick question. So it says that you're a running back and water boy.
Si.
What's better, Gatorade or water?
If I'm drinking it, it's whichever one I am drinking at that moment is better.
Gatorade.
If I'm drinking it, yes.
Gatorade.
Next question.
Water sucks. It really, really sucks.
You suck.
Oh, okay.
You suck. You suck. And you also have a lot
Okay,
of balls
I think we're
flying
going to
around.
open the floor for the media.
Well, I hear that you played in the lost city of Atlantis. So that means you're playing football underwater. Tell us a little bit about that. What's it like playing the game of football underwater?
Well, I actually, I had the privilege of, or should I say he had the privilege of being trained by me, Aquaman. I actually trained him, so in the movies you see he is shredded. That's actually because they CGI my body onto him. So that's actually where that came from. So all those ladies out there that are, you're actually part of the Ligma, Pigma, Tigma because you're actually looking at my body, so.
So you train all these women and men underwater in the game of football.
It's more resistance that way. You get more of a workout, there's more resistance. It's like a resistance pool. It's like when you see the old ladies in the pool in the morning at the YMCA, and they do the resistance training with like the hot trainer, that's me.
I don't get paid enough for this. Anyways, any more questions? Oh my God, we got more people coming up. Oh Jesus. Oh, it's King Coles again.
It's an
Oh my
entourage.
God. Hey, King Coles.
I stand for no man.
I would like to speak on behalf of the king when I say,
What does this sign? Thank you. What does this sign mean to you all? Actually, you don't even need to get a close up. What does this mean? This is Nutter Butters, people. The best sponsorship of all time. We have been wrongfully tried to become overcame by Nutter Butter balls. And I will not have it. I will not have it.
Okay.
It is ordered by the king that this false heresy is over.
Wait, King Coles, before you leave, I have a question.
And
King
that is
Coles,
all.
Are you okay after you fell over there?
I will not have it.
Wait, King Coles, before you leave, please.
Oh, ho, McLovin.
Okay,
Man.
mis amigos.
America!
Mis amigos son more loco these tres, so we're going to move on.
Just question. It says here that one of your hobbies is to watch people drink on sidewalk cracks.
Si.
Do you have any concern for the backside of their mothers?
No, because I am actually the one that put the cracks there, so I do enjoy watching them. And I also have a second camera set up. So I actually have a room in my room, and it's like a wall of cameras. So I pre-make the cracks and then stalk everybody that might step on that crack and film their mothers so that I can simultaneously go back and forth from watching them step on the crack and then breaking their mother's back. So.
So it says here that you're a songwriter. Can you sing us your favorite verse or bar or whatever you?
Si. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming around. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit tired. night of listening to the sound of turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, but then I see the look in your eyes turn around. And I say, every now and then I fall apart, and I need you now, tonight, and I need you more than now. So that was a little sneak peek of my
Hold on.
new album.
Standing
coming out.
ovation, please.
Oh, I'm getting a little tangled, yeah.
I think we now have a new favorite for the number one.
Number one overall pick. Are you kidding me?
I do
Screw
see-
football, am I right?
I do
Count
see
singing.
a name that I don't recognize on here because he is not me, so I don't know him. His name is Dan Skipper. Who is that? It says I am comparing to him. Nobody compares me to anybody.
He's the tallest player in the NFL at 6'10".
No, I am the tallest player in the NFL.
You would be because you're 6'11", apparently.
You're not in the NFL right now.
That's what you think. What
it
does
says
that even say?
Idiot.
Oh, I'm the idiot?
Yeah!
You are stupido. Estúpido.
Yes.
Idiota. Idiota.
Idiota.
I have a
Idiota.
I have a
That's
I have a question. It says you weigh 4 kilograms, and you're 6'11".
See,
How does that work?
it's forced perspective.
Excuse me?
It's forced perspective.
Ah,
So
I
when
see.
you're looking at me from when I'm on the field, it looks like I'm 6'11", but I'm actually 7'12". But I underestimate for the people that can't comprehend that yet because I know that a lot of people don't know like science and stuff. So
Excuse me, Miss Maria.
Yeah.
see,
Why did you
I
say
love
so-
my
so-
I
sorry,
love
sorry,
my
sorry,
fans.
sorry,
I love my fans.
It says
It's okay, Gabby's not that smart of an
like
individual.
he just said
Gabby's not smart.
4 kilograms
See.
would be the metric system, correct? Which would also mean kilometers. Have you spoken to Himothy about this?
Do you know what a kilometer is?
I don't know what the.
I think we actually have Himothy's manager in the crowd right now.
Oh, okay.
Is this Lil?
Bring him on.
It's his agent.
Is this Lil Wampy?
No.
Man
What
of
are you
many
talking about? Lil Wampy he's not allowed in the studio. I offered him a spot
Oh, you
on the
guys are
show,
talking
but
about Lil Wampy?
when Lil Wampy was on, he cursed because all his songs are explicit, and I'm like, we're gonna get fined millions of dollars by the FCC if we let him on. So I said no.
Miss Maria, it says, like my good pal Jeff here said, you are a songwriter. Have you collabed with Lil Wampy at all? Lil Wampy's manager, has
Yeah,
he?
as I was saying about Lil Wampy, I actually saw him out back. He dead. I don't know why you guys are talking about him. Yeah, he's dead.
Did you potentially have involvement in his death?
I mean, I was the last person to see him alive.
And how do you know that?
But there were cameras, so I mean, he wasn't there when I left him, so I don't think so.
Well,
unless
this
he was dead because of how beautiful
this
I
is
was when I walked in the door.
highly concerning. If someone is dead backstage, this could be a stain
This
on
was
the
actually
NFL
a treat.
permanently.
This was actually
Your mouth guard's falling out.
the little Wampy is right here. That was a trick. I exploited you.
I'm not Lil Wampy. I'm
You just
Adam.
said Maria Padilla Arita Rodriguez.
You don't even know what
You
Lil
are the
Wampy
real
looks
Lil
like.
Wampy.
You need to chill out. Anyway, I have severe vision problems without these glasses.
Which is
so
why you cannot see that you are the little Wampy.
I would appreciate it if you would not take them off. I think you need to take a chill pill, for lack of a better term. 100%. 100%.
Meanwhile, you were the one that just got shot out back, and you were still.
I'm just saying, you're spreading rumors about someone getting shot out back. NFL teams do not like do not like those types of
Who
players.
said he got shot?
Specified. He did, because he's Lil Wampy.
Sounds like the person who knows who killed him.
Do you want Nutter Butter Stream sponsor?
I'm not Little Wompy. I don't know why everyone keeps acting like I'm Little Wompy. I'm just a man who works for the press. They call me Adam Healy, and that's just who I am.
No further questions, Your Honor. Objection.
Do we have any other?
Thank you.
Oh, we have one more question.
We have a question. We have a question for
Hi,
Maria.
I'm sorry. I'm the janitor. It's not like they tell me anything and I get paid, but I
So
just
you recognize me
yes, Miss
from
Maria,
from
right?
the NFL television. Because I am in the NFL because he sees me.
You're not in the NFL yet.
This is the NFL draft
Yeah.
combine. You're not
Maria.
in the NFL. You're an idiot.
Because did you not see on my paper it said running back and Wonder Boy? I was a Wonder
Idiot!
Boy in the NFL. Chica.
So what's your question?
So Miss Maria, right?
See.
You're from Atlantis.
See.
Can you tell me where P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney is?
Pedro Pascal. Okay.
P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney?
Oh, is that from Finding Dory?
It could be.
Wallaby Way. It sounds familiar. Maybe one of the dolphins. One of my meetings, I actually speak to the dolphins. I actually taught Aquaman that skill. They always said that it's hereditary and he got it from just being alive, but no, I actually taught him that. So I hope that answered your question.
Okay, yes, it did. Thank you. Also, I'm willing to work with the Nutter Butter sponsor.
Yeah!
If they're willing to pay me more.
Yeah!
I just want to be paid more, that's all.
Yeah!
Okay. Do we have any other questions for Maria Juanita Palpita Rodriguez? We got one more from.
Oh, jeez. Which NFL team would you like to play for most?
You know, I get this question all
I
the
thought she was
time.
already in the NFL.
And I would love to play for the New York Knicks. That's just a dream of mine. I love the New York Knicks. It's just like, it's like American culture. It's like coming together.
Yeah, he's right. The New York Knicks play basketball.
No, not the way I play.
Any final questions for Maria? Thank you for your time.
Get off the stage. Get out of here.
I'll shake. I'll shake.
This is just a photo opportunity. I don't like any of you.
Here, you can take this photo. I think this summarizes this press conference.
James Jameson, locked in.
How you doing, James?
I'm good. How are you? How are you? How are you?
Jesus, McLovin. Hang on there, buddy. All right, so, Mr. James, tell me a little bit about you.
It says that you go to Alabama. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Roll Tide or no?
Roll Tide, sir.
How do you feel about Nick
I
Saban leaving?
said that.
Can you be quiet, please? How do you feel about Nick Saban?
I think that he's a very good person, and
So it also says here that you're 5'7". Is that true?
yes, I think I'll be the shortest player in the draft.
Are you really 5'7"?
Yeah, I am.
That's what I thought.
Prove it.
Yeah, prove it.
Unfortunately, I don't have a tape measure or
Well,
a ruler.
I need you to prove a couple things, because it says here that some of your hobbies is extreme dancing.
Oh, yes, sir.
So is it like boogie time?
Unfortunately not. I don't like to deal with amateurs. The only person that this is a disrespect to
Boogie time!
Yeah, come on, get up. Extreme dancing. Come on,
this
get
is,
up.
This is a disrespect to extreme dancing as a whole.
This
And
is pretty
I
extreme,
would
yeah,
just like to
man.
formally apologize.
Magdalena!
I'd like to formally apologize to all the extreme dancers out there. This is just not it. This is just not it.
That was pretty.
So what do you bring to the table?
I like long walks on the beach, candlelit dinners, and just some quality time by the fire.
I have a question. What are your thoughts on your cousins?
So like,
here's the thing. So like that has nothing to do.
What are
with
your thoughts on your cousins?
Yeah, what are you said that you go to the University of Alabama. What are your thoughts on your cousins?
So, I think I'm a great person. I got a great personality, and I'm just looking for, the one,
Could that be your cousin?
No. Unfortunately, that's.
Unfortunately.
Hold up. I said.
I mean, you're from Alabama, so
I said fortunately. I don't know where you got unfortunately from, but that's just a myth. That's what they say.
Okay, what about like?
I heard you're a myth buster. Is that true?
Unfortunately, no. I'm not a myth buster.
Can you
I'm just a buster,
Don't touch me. What? You got problems?
I do.
You
honestly.
got problems?
I do. Yeah. You like move so I can talk to them.
No.
Can we open it up to the press?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
The press
here.
is here. All right. Any initial questions? The janitor again. Take it away.
Well, howdy there, Mr. Jameson.
Oh, he's got an accent now.
I see one of your hobbies is bed and napping.
Oh, yes, sir.
Can you tell me what's it like going up against Patrick Starr, the championship?
I would say he's a really great person. He's really competitive. He's really, he's about it, so I respect him. I respect his craft. And, I'm glad that there's people like him doing it because they give a lot of respect to the sport. Gorse indeed.
Mr. Jameson.
Yes, sir.
Lovely seeing you in it. Anyway, there's a rapper that's pretty popular. His name's Lil Wampi. Can you let us know what your favorite song by him is, and can you rap a verse for us, please?
I might be saying it, but I think my favorite verse by Lil Wampi is his self-titled song, Lil Wampi. And my favorite part is really inspirational. Before a big game, I listen to Lil Wampi, and I listen to the song Lil Wampi by Lil Wampi. And just when he says, yeah, Lil Wampi.
I have a.
So
I've got-
like-
okay, you
so
know
like
what?
personally, like,
You want to take this job? Here. You can be Gabby Nadrich, whatever her name is. Here.
All right, so
I'm out of here.
I've
Enjoy yourself.
heard that song, but I am not a fan of it.
Okay.
Womp
Just wanted to
womp.
let you know.
Howdy.
Howdy.
You say that your name is James. Have you any relation to Gorilla James?
Gorilla James? No. I've never heard of him. I've never heard of no gorilla named James. Unfortunately, I don't befriend gorillas. They're just very aggressive, and I'm a lover boy. I love to love.
You do.
I'm all about cuddling by the fire, So.
I think you should be a little more open-minded about gorillas. You saw what happened to Harambe because he just wanted the rights of a gorilla, and right now the Cincinnati Bengals are trying to avenge his tragic passing. So I think you need to rethink your opinion on gorillas.
I think I agree with you, and I would like to apologize to all my gorillas out there. I stand with you. After the incident, it was just horrible, and so I hope you guys can give me another chance.
Justice for gorillas.
I've been to Alabama, and I've spent some time there. I got some family down there, some cousins, some aunts and uncles. So my auntie, whenever I go down there, she makes a homemade pecan pie, and I just eat that up. Why don't you tell us what your favorite Alabama hometown meal is?
I think my favorite hometown meal is just a good mac and cheese. Like, I just love my
With
stuff.
breadcrumbs?
Oh, with breadcrumbs.
With breadcrumbs.
Oh,
all the 7 cheeses?
With all the breadcrumbs. Actually, I prefer 4 cheeses, not the 7 cheeses.
It overpowers the noodles.
Yeah. And I just don't like it when they get sticky,
You can't have the flopping noodles.
Yeah, no.
The soggy noodles.
Yeah.
Why is this guy still here?
Quiet. So, do you do family gatherings in Alabama? Does that happen down there?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you speak up, please?
What do you do family gatherings? Do you meet with your cousins and your
Oh
aunts or
yeah,
uncles?
I love the show Family Guy.
So what are those family gatherings what do those family gatherings consist of? Do you play games with each other?
I think Brian, the dog from Family Guy, I think he's just, he's very intellectual.
Can you elaborate more on that?
like, you know, just like his story is just very empowering. So that's why, you know, Family Guy is such a great show.
That's not really the answer I was looking for, but
You ever play strip poker?
Oh
I heard
yeah.
that's a big game among cousins in Alabama.
Not with my cousins, unfortunately.
It's your siblings, right?
Not my mother. She was an only child, and you know my father left me when I was young, so I don't got aunts and aunties to have children.
So like Timothy's hot girlfriend. So like Timothy's hot girlfriend, you also were born without a name because of your father.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
So did you name yourself James Jameson?
Yes, I did.
Yes, sir, I did.
It was just easier to remember, you know.
And did your peepaw get that for you? Yes, he did. Your
Wait.
peepaw.
Have you ever met your father?
No, sir.
Do you think you're related to James Jonah Jameson?
I don't think so. I don't think so because I don't got the stash like him. I've been trying to grow it out, but it just don't. It don't come out.
You got that Beatle stash.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody another question. It says here, so you spent your time at the University of Alabama, and you made the championship every year, but you lost every year. Are you a loser? And can you prove if you are or not by beating me in rock paper scissors right here, right now? Are you scared?
No. It's just.
Are you mocking me? Are you bloody mocking me? Are you mocking me? It's a kilometer, not a bloody mile.
I apologize, sir. It's just.
I don't know what that's going on about. This fool next to me, his accent is going woo 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 woo. He might get him back in school. He is faking something over here. That willy little hat. I am here on behalf of Wolfgang Nefario Voluptuous III. Would you be interested in a sponsorship from Nutter Butter?
This is a very important question. We've been trying really hard to get a bunch of people here. And when I tell you that Nutter Butters is a fantastic deal for you, it really is. I mean,
Mr. Valum, I'm here on your behalf. Please get back to the Nutter Factory.
You see,
We need more of your nutters.
But this is my pride and joy right here. Like, I've invested everything. Like, I know I did a lot with Miss Puff
Unfortunately, he
boarding
has
school.
invested everything. That's why we need more money.
I know, I'm broke.
That's why we need more Nutter.
I mean, for goodness sake, I got the king to sign off on a Nutter Butter deal. Would you, on the spot, would you like to take a deal?
I would like just give me one reason why.
Why? Just because Nutter Butters is such an inspirational company. You have just such amazing tasting peanut butter and sweet little graham cookies to stick it in between. And it just tastes so good. It's just rich with flavor, and it just makes families united together and so happy. Like, what do you think?
I think if y'all consider doing almond butter nutters,
We'll consider.
then I'll definitely sign on to the team.
Pleasure doing business with
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Jameson, if I may, can I just go back to one of your hobbies for a sec?
Yes, sir.
It says here you're like to ponder.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a favorite the pondering pose, or is that classified?
You know what? Just for asking that question, you know, anyways, I like to hit him with the thinker and just go like that and think. And then sometimes I like to go like that, and then I like to go like that. It really helps flesh out the ponders, you know?
Thank you, Mr. Jameson.
Of course, sir.
Now that we got your creative juices flowing, sir, now I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Now, we're talking Nutter Butters, we're talking butter balls, but we got your shirt already saying creative director. It's time for something bigger. I'm here on behalf of Toddlers and Tiaras, and we need a new face of the company. We got little Brinley out back waiting for her new daddy because hers was too abusive and he just wanted the spotlight for himself.
Brinley, abusive daddy. Oh my God, where is Timothy?
Timothy, your girlfriend's name is Brinley. We found her. Is that you, Timothy? Timothy or Lil Wobby, identify yourself.
Well,
we just got confirmation of a third company forming to rival Nutter Butter and Nutter Butter Balls. I just got confirmation that former President Tengus D. Pengus is going to be, he passed the torch to Vice President DJ Benny D, who is now going to be the next president of America. But I digress. Tengus D. Pengus has released a new product known as Dutter Butter Balls.
He can't even say the name right. Quit copying my flow. Get something original.
Have you guys, any of you seen Larry?
Larry!
Larry?
Where did he go, man? I thought
Larry, where are you?
I thought we found him during high school.
Larry! It's alright, he's probably signing off on his Nutter Butter deal.
He could be.
I have a strange suspicion that this little Adam Healy over here may just be Lil Wompy as well as Himothy. I don't know why I'm a little sus about him.
Oh, man.
I don't know. This Adam Healy looks a lot like Lil Wompy and Himothy.
Well, regardless.
Have y'all ever seen them in the same room?
I don't care if I see them in the same room, but all I know is that they can sign the same check for Nutter Butter.
Maybe if they went to the proper school, they would have Nutter Butter contracts.
They would.
Yeah, that's him.
That's Himothy?
No, we just had a professional radiologist review. We just had a professional radiologist review the invisible ultrasound that was going on right over there, and we had the electrons floating around on your parts. And
If we can bring it back to Mr. James here for one last question here, please. One last question.
They have the same biceps, and no one can deny it. If you deny it, you supply it, and that's just science.
All right,
Yeah,
Mr.
one last question
Mr. Jameson, we have a very important question for you regarding your career in the NFL, and that is, which cleat brand are you going to sign with? Do you want to be sponsored by Nike cleats, Adidas cleats, Under Armour cleats, Brady brand cleats? Let us know.
The answer isn't cleats, it's stilettos. Don't call them tiaras.
I just want to say that one of my biggest inspirations in life once said checks over stripes. So I just got to go with the check and go with Nike or Nike or Nike. Thank you, sir.
That'll be all the questions for now. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you to the media. Feel free to draft McLovin first overall.
And thank you to Mick for hosting this segment, not you.
Whoever that is.
I'm Gabby Madrich,
And
actually.
And have a great night.